You have been given a gift, a treasure of immense and incalculable value. It is a treasure of pure potential, a divine investment of talent, of opportunity, of life itself, placed directly into the account of your own soul. And there is only one rule: use it or lose it. This is not a threat. It is a law of the universe, a fundamental principle of spiritual economics that governs the growth and decay of every human life. And it is a truth that was perfectly illustrated in one of Jesus's most direct, most challenging, and most practical parables, the parable of the talents. Today, we are going to dissect this powerful story, not as an ancient tale, but as a modern blueprint for a life of massive growth and contribution. We will uncover the 4 mindsets that determine whether the potential you have been given will multiply into a fortune, or whether it will be taken away and left for dust. This is the truth about your potential. Use it or lose it. The story begins with a master preparing to go on a long journey. He calls his servants and entrusts his wealth to them. To one, he gives 5 talents of silver, to another 2 talents, and to a third 1 talent, each according to his ability. Then he leaves. The first servant, the one with 5 talents, immediately went to work. He put his master's money to use, he traded with it, and he doubled it. He turned his 5 talents into 10. The second servant, the one with 2 talents, did the same. He, too, went to work, and he turned his 2 talents into 4. This is the first mindset, the Creator's mindset. This is the mindset of growth, of responsibility, of action. The faithful servant understands that the gift they have been given is not for decoration. It is for multiplication. It is a seed to be planted, not a jewel to be stored. They see their potential not as a possession to be protected, but as a resource to be invested. They are not afraid of risk, because their focus is not on what they might lose, but on what they can create. They take what they have been given, and they immediately, without hesitation, put it to work. But the third servant, the one with 1 talent, did something different. He was afraid. He saw the gift not as an opportunity, but as a liability. He was terrified of losing the little he had been given. And so, he went off, dug a hole in the ground, and hid his master's money. This is the second mindset, the scarcity mindset, the mindset of fear. This is the person who is so afraid of failure that they refuse to even try. They see their potential not as a seed, but as a fragile treasure that must be protected from the world. And so they bury it. They bury their ideas. They bury their talents. They bury their dreams in the cold, dark, and unproductive ground of their own inaction. They are playing not to win. They are playing not to lose. And in the game of life, that is a guaranteed losing strategy. Which of these 2 mindsets, the creator who invests or the fearful servant who buries, do you see more often in the world and in yourself? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. After a long time, the master returned, and he called his servants to give an account. The first 2 came forward, their faces shining with the pride of accomplishment. "Master," they said, "you entrusted me with 5 talents. See, I have gained 5 more. You entrusted me with 2 talents. See, I have gained 2 more." And the master's reply is the echo of the divine applause we all long to hear. "Well done, good and faithful servant. You have been faithful with a few things. I will put you in charge of many things. Come and share your master's happiness." Then the third servant came. He came with an excuse. He blamed the master for his own inaction. "Master," he said, "I knew that you are a hard man, harvesting where you have not sown and gathering where you have not scattered seed. So I was afraid and went out and hid your gold in the ground. See, here is what belongs to you." His words are the anthem of the victim, the anthem of a life defined by blame and fear. He did not even try. And the master's response is a chilling verdict. "You wicked, lazy servant," he says. He calls him lazy not because he failed, but because he did nothing. And then comes the final, terrifying law of the kingdom. The master says, "So take the talent from him and give it to the one who has 10 talents. For whoever has will be given more, and they will have an abundance. Whoever does not have, even what they have will be taken from them. This is not a story about a cruel master. It is a story about a fundamental law of the universe, the law of use. Any faculty, any skill, any potential that is not used will atrophy and die. And any potential that is used will grow, will strengthen, will multiply. Your potential is not a static object. It is a living, dynamic force, and it responds to your actions. When you act with courage, your courage multiplies. When you use your creativity expands. When you invest your resources grow. But when you bury your talent in the ground of fear and inaction, it does not just sit there. It withers, it decays, and eventually it is taken away. This is the ultimate and perhaps most terrifying truth about your potential.
It is not yours to keep.
It is yours to use. And if you do not use it, you will lose it. So look at your life, at the gifts you have been given, the single talent of your unique voice, your unique idea, your unique opportunity. Are you a creator, putting it to work, risking it in the great marketplace of life for the chance to multiply it? Or are you a fearful servant, digging a hole, burying your potential in the barren ground of your own excuses? The choice is yours. The master is coming, and the law is absolute. Use it or lose it. If this parable has challenged you to unearth your own buried talents, please give this video a like and subscribe to our channel. Join us as we continue to explore the timeless wisdom that calls us to a life of courageous and fruitful action.